Hello everyone, hope you all are doing very fine. Myself Amit Kumar Mane, founder Global Pharma Academy. Today we are going to discuss the second module or second video of our export series. So where this series is completely introduction series for all the people who wish to start the export in the pharmaceutical industry. So there are a lot of guidelines, information, and again the procedures we will explain throughout all these series. Okay, but in this video we are going to discuss all about the export as a merchant export, because as you know that for if you want to do the export, there are different export modes. The first mode is the direct manufacture. If a manufacturer in the manufacturing there are a lot of investment as well, but as a manufacturer the first kind of the export you can do. So for this reason you need a line acquisitions, then different documentation you need to submit, then again you need to have a people management, the different machineries, equipments you need to purchase, and again there should be the continuously or regular requirements of the medicines, because every batch should be completed, manufactured, then the next batch, so that you should have a continuous requirement of the medicines, then only go for the manufacturing. So firstly we will discuss all about the different advantages of the merchant export. So the first advantage of the merchant export is in the lowest investment you are starting. See, as I already say, there are different ways to start an export. So first is as a manufacturer, for the manufacturing you needed the manufacturing plant, then the different equipments you are needed, the different documentation, people managements are needed, but you should have a continuous flow of the medicines orders requirements, then only you can able to fulfill it and you can able to run a successful manufacturing business. But as a new entrepreneur, I am not suggesting to become a direct manufacturer. And other ways are also direct come merchant export. So it is like an indirect exporter. So where you are a marketing company, you are manufacturing medicines and then you are selling as a marketing company. So that way also you can do. But here also you need some different products with your the portfolio of the products with you, the company registration, and different norms are also there. But if you don't want anything, you can directly start for the export. So merchant export is one of the best way. Even in India, more than 60 to 70% are export business done by through the export merchant export way only. So here in the pharmaceutical industry also you can do the merchant export. This is the first benefit, as I say, the lowest investment. At the same time, next is you can connect with the small manufacturer also and get the medicines from them and also sell. So every exporter is looking for the bulk opportunity, but the small opportunity you can also grab, and accordingly you can start the business. Again, the flexibility in the order, you can start with the small order, you can start with the bigger order as well. If you have a good connection with the manufacturer, the good connection with the buyer, then you can do the merchant export, because merchant export is again challenging in itself, because you don't have any kind of the products with you in your hand. That in the manufacturer way it is different, that you should able to fulfill everything needs. But whenever the merchant export, as you are doing the business, so a lot of documentation that should be required and that demanded by your client or the buyer. So you should always be connected with the manufacturer and get those requirements and send it to the buyers. And again the thing is you should have the diversification of the products also in the merchant export. Right now you are exporting medicines, again you are exporting surgical products, again you are exporting APIs also, not only in the pharma, again in the other, like in agriculture, like jewelry, like any other, like electronics, you can do the export. Okay, but the firms should be different in that case. Okay, and next is the diversification of the country also. You are exporting to the Latin America, Central Asia, then African territories, so different where you can able to export. Okay, so there are the freedoms you should have with you in the merchant export, but the challenges are also there for merchant export. As I say, there are documentation requirements, so always you should be a good touch with the manufacturer and send it to the buyers. Then the next one is the registration. Product registration is again the bigger challenge for the merchant export, because every product who has to be exported should be registered in their respective country. So you have to find the company which is non-registered, so that you can able to register on behalf of you. But if you have requirements of the existing brands, so let us say Dolo, okay, or Augmentin, which is of GSK Micro, so the MNC company have their own register in the different country for the export purpose. So if that country has already registered in the buyer's country, then you can't able to do the export business without NOC. You need NOC, no objection certification from the manufacturer itself. You need a marketing authorization details with the manufacturer. If they give to you, then you are able to export. So this is one of the challenges you face in the pharmaceutical export as a merchant export way. So now I'm talking about the different documentation which is needed for the merchant export. The first documentation is IEC, import export code, which is generated by DGFT, okay, Director General Foreign Trade. Then the next one, CDSCO NOC is needed. CDSCO is regulatory body of India, so NOC is needed. At that case, next is RCMC from the Pharmaceuticals, okay, RCMC registration you are needed. Then certification of analysis you needed. Then the agreement with the buyers you needed. Then AD code is needed, which is generated by the bank, okay. So you should have a current account in your bank, but before that you must have to finalize whether you are a private limited company, proprietor level firm, or LLP, or one level private limited. So accordingly you can create the company and then apply for the drug license. And the next requirement is drug license, okay. So let's talk about how to generate all this. So first, drug license. For the drug license you need to have a pharmacist. You should be pharmacist, or you can hire the pharmacist. You can apply to the FDA, Food and Drug Administration, and FDA will provide you the drug license. For that you needed an registered office or shop, and then you can able to like upload all the documentation of your firm, of yours, or the pharmacist, and then you can generate the like apply for it, and then the drug inspector will visit at your premises, and then if all is fine, then you will get the drug license. This is the first requirement. Again, next is IEC. IEC generated by the Director General Foreign Trade. So the what are the benefits of the IEC? The first benefit is lifetime validity. Then very less compliances is there, okay, and very low fees, around 500 only you can able to generate. And the different benefits of the India tax benefit, the forex benefit you will get through the IEC. So how you can generate? You need to have a documentation. What are the documentation needed? The first is your PAN card, then your company form details, then the rent agreement or lease agreement with you, then the proof of your entity, means it is proprietor or private limited. In private limited, MOA, AOA is needed, and your proof of like identity proof like Aadhaar, PAN, voter, and then your passport size photo. So for getting IEC, you need to visit the DGFT website, www.dgft.gov.in. Then upload all the prescribed document, and the fees also you have to pay, and then you will get the IEC within a day itself. So it is very hassle-free process and very short way also, but it is mandatory. Again, we are talking about the next document is RCMC from the Pharmaceuticals. Pharmaceuticals is the advisory body of the government of India. So you will get different benefits of the RCMC. First is Pharmaceuticals has also conducted many of the programs which to make the updates. Even also recently there are exhibitions also in the Delhi, so you can able to attend it. You will become invited. The next is there are different events also where the different guests are also honors of the guests are invited from the different countries. You will get an interaction with them as well. Next is there are different updates from the government of India through the Pharmaceuticals are published, so you will get the all updates related to the taxes, the duties exemption, and again any product specification, the different tariffs updates you need to know from the Pharmaceuticals. Again, many of the times what happen, different countries approaches to the Pharmaceuticals about the requirement. So let us say if it is compliance with your company and you can able to fulfill, then Pharmaceuticals will promote your company also, and again the Pharmaceuticals will provide you the data also, which will be the trade data, which is very important at the entry level. Okay, so how you can get the RCMC? All details information is given in our digital course in the Pharma Export. You can go through and just get it. Next document is CDSCO NOC. CDSCO is regulatory body of India, so you need NOC from them. So all the detailed procedure, somewhat complicated is there. There are a lot of forms and the uploaded documentation, the list. So you will get all through our digital course on the Pharma Export, where I mention everything in the details, basics, from the basics itself. So this is all about the merchant export requirement. So the thing is, you can do the merchant export in the pharmaceutical industry, but you should have a good drug knowledge. Then you should have a pharmacist, or you should be pharmacist or have a pharmacist, you should have a good or strong connection or network in the buyers also and for the manufacturer, because lot of documentation requirements. Okay, so once you aware about that documentation, then you can go through this. But the thing is, you should select a country, you should select a products also wisely, and select the country which doesn't require the registration or the less compliances, which makes your process more easy. Okay, so that's it from this video. I hope you understood this video, and if you want to know more about the pharma export from the scratch, you can get our digital course on pharma export. The link is given in the description. For all the details, you can fill the Google form given in the description or call to this number for more details. That's it from this video. Thank you for watching this video, and keep learning, keep growing. Thank you.